Hello everyone. In today's video, we got something exciting stored for you. We will be diving into the world of data visualization and analytics as we build a very simple sales dashboard from scratch using Power BI. Now, whether you're a business professional, data enthusiast, or just someone looking to enhance your Power BI skill, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you will have a dashboard that can provide valuable insight into your sales data. We are now in the Power BI desktop where I will show you the finished dashboard product. First, we will be creating a filter by region, depot, customer category, and customer class. Then I will teach you how to prepare a line graph showing the daily trend of volume, revenue, and wastage. I will also teach you how to prepare a DAX measure on how to dynamically calculate the price per liter. I will also show you how to prepare a table using a Zebra BI where you can drill down the product group into a product category up to the SKU level. I will also teach you how to switch from a product category to a customer category in one click. Then finally, you have the filter by month. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty detail, let me just give you a quick overview of what we're going to cover today. We'll start by setting up our data source, then move on to the importing and transforming the data. From there, we'll design visually appealing chart and graphs, implement slicers and filters for interactivity. And finally, we'll make sure our dashboard tells a compelling story about our sales performance. Now, you might be wondering, why Power BI? Well, Power BI is a powerful business analytic tool by Microsoft that lets you visualize your data and share insight across your organization. It's a user friendly, scalable, and most importantly, it allows you to turn your raw data into actionable insights. And did you know that a company using data visualization tool like Power BI are more likely to make data-driven decisions and outperform their competitors? So if you're serious about unlocking the full potential of your data, you're definitely in the right place. By the end of this tutorial, you will be able to first, import and transform your sales data for analysis. Second, create interactive visualization that tells a compelling story. Third, customize your sales dashboard layout for maximum impact. And fourth, implement slicers and filters for dynamic data exploration. Now, whether you're a seasoned Power BI pro or a complete beginner, don't worry, I'll guide you through every step. So grab your coffee, fire up Power BI, and let's build an awesome sales dashboard together. So, all right, let's not waste any time. Let's dive into creating our Power BI sales dashboard from scratch. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and let's get started. Okay, we are now in the dashboard model. So we have the region, depot, customer category, and customer class. Then we will create a line chart graph with the bar chart of price per liter. Then we have the table that can switch from product to customer. And then we have the month name. Okay, so we'll create a new file, a new PBEX file. So to get the data from Excel, we will click Get Data. Then we'll look at the path. We have the data source. Then we'll select the table, which is April and March. Then we will be directed to Power Query. From there, we will merge these two files by clicking Append Query. We'll change the name to Actuals. File is loading again. Okay, we're done. So we'll create the line chart. Okay, yeah, but before that, we'll create a calendar. So the syntax is okay, the table name is calendar. So we have the calendar for year, month, and date combination. So that will be the start date. And then the end date, which is December 31st, 2023. Then we'll create a one column for the three-letter month name. So the syntax is format, then the table, name, date, and MMM. Then we'll create a table name for month name. I will tell you exactly what is the function for this when we create the filter. So from January to December, then we will provide an index from 1 to 12. Then we'll name this table name month name. Now it's time for us to create the relationship. So for the initial phase, we will remove the existing relationship. What we want is the calendar to be linked to the actuals and the month name to be linked to the calendar. So date linked to the date of actual, the month name to be linked to the calendar month name. Okay, so we're ready now to prepare the line graph. So we'll drag in the date and the volume in y-axis. So there you have it. We have the line graph. We'll just copy it and drag it down for the revenue. So that's how easy it is. Then do the same thing. We have the revenue copied, and now we'll drag in the wastage in quantity. Then at the bottom, we will create a bar chart for the price per liter. But this time, that information is not available. So we will create a DAX measure. So click DAX. So the formula for price per liter is the sum of the revenue divided by the volume. So you have there you have it. So let's drag the price per liter with the date as our x-axis. Okay. So let's just change the title. So for the volume, we'll just change the name to volume. Do the same thing for revenue. And also for with the wastage. Then price per liter by just removing the by date. Okay, so we're done with the four visuals. It's time for us to create the table. So for this, I'll get the visual Sabre BI. So we have just search for Zebra. Then we have the Zebra BI table. Click add. Then the new icon will appear. So let's click that zebra. So for our first table, we have the product group. Then we want to drill it down by major category. Afterwards, the item description. So for our data, we would like to first see the volume. So we'll put in the value. Then we have the revenue. Then we have the price per liter. And then the wastage. Okay. Yes. So we'll just change the column headings into volume. Then we have the revenue. And then the wastage. Okay, but in between the price, the revenue, and the price per liter, I would like to get the percentage contribution of the revenue. So we'll click the added revenue. There's an arrow side and then show value as and percentage of total. So there you have it. You have the percentage contribution. Then we will put some grand total. Okay. Then we'll just change the color of the percentage contribution to a lighter blue. Okay. We'll hide the title. Okay, here, the title. Yep, we're done with the product table. Okay, let's see the data model. We want to create region depot. So let's start with the region. Region. Okay, there you are. So we have the region. We'll click the slicer setting, put it in drill down, and then select all. Okay, so we have region A, B, C. And then we'll just change the background header into color blue. Okay, so now we can just replicate this and do the same thing for depot. So it's just a matter of dropping the depot to the visual column. Okay, then remove the region. So there you have the depot. then replicate it again. We'll now have a customer group or customer category. Then we have the customer class. So the next step is to create a button that would switch from customer to product or product to customer. So let's select the bookmark. Let's select the selection. So let's create first a blank button. So let's go to button, then blank, then drag it to the side. We'll name this button as product. Then just copy. Okay, so we'll now change the header into customer. Okay, let's just copy the table. So for the other table, we want it to be a customer category, then that can be drilled down into a product group level. So we now have two tables. What we want is to create a bookmark. First, we'll name it as product. Okay, so for the product, what we want is to hide the customer table. So we hide the customer table. Then we'll update the link. So we'll create again another bookmark. And this time we'll name it as customer. Okay, we'll unselect the data so that all filters will still be functioning. From here, we would like to show the customer and hide the product. So now we'll drag it to the right area. Okay, and then update the link. So now we have the product, we have the customer. It's a matter of now linking to the button. So in the product, will enable the action, then bookmark. Then for the we'll select the product for the bookmark. Then for the customer, again, open the action, bookmark, and then select customer. Almost done. So we click product, it will show product. We click customer, show customer. Next step is to create a chiclet for our month name. Okay, loading. Let's search for chiclet. Add. Let's just align it. Then we will select the month name table. Okay. Then there's a month name. We'll drag it. As you can see, so let's align it to only one column. As you can see, it's aligned by alphabetical order. So we'll sort it by index. So that's the reason why we created another table for month name, so that it can be sorted by sequence, January to December, rather than by alphabet. So last but not the least, we'll include the logo. There you have it. So we're done. Very easy. This is a simple sales dashboard. So we can now select by region, by month, by depot. We can even select the customer category. We can switch from to product. There you have it, folks. We're done. Hope you learn from this video. Have a nice day and goodbye.